It's extremely important to be able to match the accommodation to student needs. So it is important to always be really in tune with what is their need, what exactly is their need. But the other part is to be able to use that accommodation routinely in classroom instruction. So the week before the test, it's a little late to be learning how to use that particular accommodation. If you're building the accommodation and the accessibility support into your lessons from the outset, then students can go have practice in using it as part of that lesson. The other thing that you'd want to do is to look at if you're providing native language support, you want to make sure that the student has gone and had practice either using that accommodation in the classroom as part of instruction, so they may be receiving the instruction in native language, or that if they've come, they have the native language proficiency to be able to use that. So just because a student is an English learner, you want to make sure that they have the development, the literacy development in their native language to make sense of that accommodation. There are instances, for example, folks will go and provide students with a word-to-word dual language dictionary, but if they haven't been using that dictionary and they really just have oral language proficiency in their native language, it doesn't make as much sense. Another way to make sense about which accommodations you might provide is the state accessibility and accommodation guidelines, and if the state is in a consortia, you can look at those guidelines. Many states are now doing crosswalks, so you want to check to see if your state has a crosswalk document where they've looked through and they've seen the commonalities among the different tests, and that's a much more efficient way to go and look through for which accommodations might be provided with the test.